All right, we have another update. We're still in the car. But since you've last tuned in, we had our first escape, and I mean the cat escaped from the car. I have these covers for the windows that are like a screen, so you can keep the windows down a little bit. But the first time I ever used them, I've had them this whole time, and it's just now like really hot where I'm at. And the first time I used them, the cat got out that night. So this was like 4 days ago now. And I woke up, and I should have known right away when I woke up something was off, because she's usually like kind of close to me, or as soon as I move, she gets up and makes her presence known, or I go to the bathroom and come back and she's there. And she just wasn't there. And then I started making coffee, and that's when I was like, oh, no. And I started calling for her and looking, like I did do a quick check around the car, but I knew at that point. And then I looked at the front passenger window, and I could see all her cat hair where she wiggled her chubby little booty through. I was devastated. I didn't even finish what I was, like I was in the middle of making coffee. I just stopped. I jumped out of the car. I walked through the whole rest area where we were at. I started talking to the people that worked there. I'm on high alert. I've got to get this cat back. So after probably like 40 minutes of searching, I went back to the car to finish my coffee and have a nice cry. I mean, I broke down, and I was like, I'm not leaving here until I find her. I will stay at this rest stop for the rest of my life. So I regrouped, I made my coffee, and I grabbed my binoculars, and I did another whole swoop, like another hour, 15 minutes. Didn't find her. Put the binoculars away, and I do another swoop. And there was a few bridges, and there was no water. And I think there obviously probably has water when it rains around here, but they were just rocks. And one of them was had a nice big gap. Looked under there first. And then the second one had no gap at all. So I had to actually get on my stomach to look through there. There she was. I was calling for her. She's army crawling towards me. She'd been out for, I would say, a good 5 hours. I fell asleep at 1 and I woke up by 8. So she had herself a little night adventure and then got scared and hid under the bridge. But we found her, which was amazing. Oh my goodness. I couldn't imagine my life. Whew. So I'm on high alert now. We're not having any more escapes. But other than that, no real big worry. Now, I have applied for 3 apartments, and I've not been having any luck. And I'm one of those people, I just kind of leave it to what's going to happen is going to happen. Something's going to happen for me. But when you're paying application fees and stuff, you can't just, that can't happen. So I've got to kind of regroup and figure out what's going on here. The first place just ended up getting booked. The second place, they just never called me back. I didn't even get to actually pay and finish filling out my application. So I'm assuming that place got rented because nobody got back with me. And then the third place, they wanted pay stubs, and I'm not working. I have my own business, so I don't have any pay stubs right this second. I showed a W-2 and my actual bank monthly bank statement, and they just ghosted me as well. Never got back. So I've never had this happen before. It's always been, I have great rental history. I've never had an issue getting a place, but I'm also not just applying to any cockroach place that you can get in. When you're paying that much for rent, I want to like the place that I'm going to move into. So I guess I'm being somewhat selective as well. I'm not selective, hoity-toity selective. I just like unique spaces, like if it's industrial or old, historic. I just like something that's unique and it's not gonna look like or feel like an insane asylum with all white walls and no windows. So that's the recap on that. That's not going very well so far. I just have to have patience, and I've never had patience before, so I feel like this is really just a test. God throws things at you, and you have to work past it. And I still really need to work on myself. I've had a few crash outs. There's a lot of things I need to work on. So, maybe I'm supposed to just be in this car longer. I haven't learned my lesson yet. I haven't learned what God's trying to direct me to. So I'm just going to chill, play cool, not get upset, and the right space will come along. Now, could I be working? Yeah, I could be. I have my laptop. I could be trying to get clients. I just can't, it's such a small space for me. It's really hard to get motivated to work in here. It's hot right now. It's really warm. I'm sweaty. Look at me. And to get on a laptop and try to promote my business. Plus, it's I need to register my LLC, and I want it to be in the state where I'm going to be in. I don't want to just go and register an LLC and then I finally get a place and I have to pay and do this all over again. I mean, am I making excuses? I don't feel like I am. Maybe I am. Maybe I just need to suck it up, and so I have some sort of pay. That's still not a pay stub, though. I own my own company. I don't know. I'm very naive in a lot of ways. People may call it dumb or I'm ignorant. I call it naive. I just don't have adult common sense sometimes. And I'm doing this by myself, so I just have to figure it out, And I will. I will figure it out. The funny thing is, I used to live in South Padre Island when I was 18, and right now, the exact apartment, they had all these different units, the exact unit that I used to rent back in 2001 is now available. I think I paid $650 plus utilities back then, and of course it's been remodeled. It doesn't have carpet anymore. It actually is all tile. I mean, it doesn't really look that different though. And it's $14.50 a month. No, nothing. They're not even doing garbage. You're paying all the utilities too. I thought that was pretty wild. But yeah, I lived in South Padre Island when I was 18 all the way till I was 21, 22. So I'm an island girl. I want to be somewhere warm and beachy. And I found the perfect little spot, but they didn't reply back to me after I gave them my bank statement and everything. Oh well, get over it. Another heartbreaking story is the rest stop that I'm at has had kittens here. Somebody dumped kittens, or a stray cat had kittens, and they had a really bad frost freeze here a few weeks ago, and I felt so bad. And I've been kind of keeping an eye on them, and some other people have been feeding them too, so it's not just me. And if I could catch them, I would, but I don't know if somebody's been catching the other ones or they're slowly just disappearing, but as far as I can see, they're down to 2 from like 7. And one of the 7 is dead on the highway. It got hit by a car. It's like heartbreaking. They're all like, most of them are black cats, and like there's one tortie left. It's the only one that wasn't all black, and it has like this orange little patch here, and it's so cute. It was out, I could see it out like hunting. It's a little hunter, so hopefully he'll survive. I did give him a can of wet food last night, but he won't let me come anywhere near it. I think it's a girl actually, but I don't know. And then there's an all black one left, which is really sad because this whole time here there's been 2 that were like attached at the hip, 2 all blacks. The third one I think is the one that actually got hit, but the 2, they've just been together forever, and now there's only one. I'm just like, where did that other one go? I feel so bad. And do what you can. I definitely can't like have any more cats in here, but I just feel bad. It's nice out now though, so they're like, if they can live here, they'd thrive. It's a beautiful little rest stop. What else? I saw the Bad Bunny performance. That was really good. I actually really enjoyed. I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I just signed in for the halftime show and then I signed out. Yeah. That's really the only updates I have right now. We're still in the car. We're in Texas right now. I love, again, anywhere that's like really humid. I call it, you can smell the water in the air. Those are my favorite type of places. And I'm somewhat close to the Gulf of Mexico. Not like super close, but somewhat close. Yeah, that's my update.